At first, it was sweet, effortless, warm, whole. You gave not to get, but because that's what love does. No scoreboard. No quiet ledgers hiding behind kind gestures. Just presence. Just care. Just realness. You smiled at the little things. A shared laugh. A late night talk. The way you reached out when they didn't ask, because love, real love, doesn't wait to be needed. It shows up anyway. But now, something's shifted. Subtle, at first. Then unmistakable. He only compliments you when he wants something. She only touches you when you're useful. Affection has conditions now. Gratitude feels strategic. And every interaction? It prints a silent receipt in the background. Like love has turned into a loyalty program. Earn enough points, maybe you'll get affection back. Is this love? Or an emotional invoice? Because some relationships aren't partnerships. They're silent contracts, unspoken terms you didn't agree to, but somehow find yourself bound by. You do the emotional labor, the listening, the forgiving, the initiating, the explaining, the fixing. You turn yourself into a bridge, and they never even cross. They show up when it's easy, and leave when it's heavy. And the cruelest part? You start to feel guilty for noticing, for naming what hurts, for having needs, for being aware. You begin to wonder, in the quiet corners of your mind, if I stop trying, would they even notice I'm gone? From your nervous system quietly whispering, this is not safe. Because when love feels like labor, when peace feels like performance, when connection feels like currency, you are no longer in a relationship. You are in an emotional economy, where every act of affection costs you something. And you are always overdrawn. And here's the truth most people avoid: you can pour and pour and pour. But if the other person is a sieve, you will empty yourself and they will still be thirsty. You deserve a love that doesn't keep score. That doesn't use silence as punishment. That doesn't offer support as bait. Where I love you isn't a down payment on future favors. A love where you don't have to trade pieces of your soul just to feel seen for a moment. Healing begins when you stop negotiating for crumbs. When you stop mistaking consistency for compatibility. When you understand, love isn't something you earn. It's something that's shared mutually. Willingly. Freely. You are not too much. You are not overbearing. You are not needy. You're just giving your heart to someone who doesn't know how to carry it without dropping it. Love should not feel like tension. It should feel like truth. Like safety. Like mutual effort. Like a soft place to land, not another battlefield to survive. If love starts feeling like a transaction, it's time to audit your heart. Look at every emotional tax you've been paying, the self-silencing, the overcompensating, the pretending, and then stop paying for a connection you never agreed to fund. Because your heart is not a currency. It's a home. And the right person will never charge you rent just to stay.